Ever heard of a diamond so legendary it could, like, fund political movements and ignite international intrigue?
Sounds pretty intense.
Well, buckle up, because today we're going deep into the story of the Savola diamond.
Oh, this should be good.
We'll be dissecting Florence's Floozy, a detective novel.
Ah, okay.
It's brimming with mystery and history and a whole lot of global escapades.
Definitely a genre you love.
Yeah,
As
definitely.
a true crime enthusiast, you're going to love this
Well,
one.
absolutely.
Lots of twists and turns.
So our mission today is to unravel the tangled web surrounding this dazzling diamond and see what hidden truths we can uncover.
Okay, sounds good.
Where should we start?
Well, with the diamond, this legendary, I think the origin story is a pretty good place to start.
Okay, so we're going back to 1941.
Yeah, amidst that turmoil of World War II.
Wow, wartime Europe.
Desperate measures, high stakes.
Absolutely.
We're introduced to Conte Luca Umberto Savola,
Okay.
an Italian aristocrat forced to flee to Portugal.
He's got this 133-carat pink Savola diamond, right?
Yeah, he entrusts that to a Swiss lawyer, Otto Dace, for safekeeping.
During the war.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
It was common practice, actually, during that era, safeguarding valuable assets amidst the uncertainty of war,
Makes sense.
especially for somebody fleeing
Yeah.
the Savola family's escape route.
So where did they go?
From Zurich to Buenos Aires and finally Mexico City, it speaks volumes about the lengths people went to protect their treasures.
That is a journey.
Yeah.
The source material, I mean, it really paints a vivid picture of that tense atmosphere,
Oh, yeah.
the weight of this magnificent gem, you know? But fast forward to 1947.
Right.
Things take a mysterious turn.
Okay.
Conte Luca, he dies by suicide back in Portugal.
Oh, wow.
And his son, Contini Amadeus Savola,
Okay.
or the Fat Man as he's known,
All right.
sets out to reclaim the family diamond.
This is where things get interesting.
Oh, yeah.
He enters the scene shrouded in mystery. You know,
Yeah.
Diamond's whereabouts are unclear. And to complicate matters, Otto Dace resurfaces in Toronto with his two children, Heinz and Florence.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting for you,
Oh, how so?
as a fan of detective fiction.
Right.
Because Otto's reappearance is short-lived.
Oh.
He ends up dead
Oh.
under very suspicious circumstances.
Oh, my God.
Some witnesses even claim he was pushed in front of a streetcar.
Really?
It's like a scene right out of a movie.
Oh, wow.
Throws the fate of the diamond and the children into question.
Definitely.
What happens to young Heinz and Florence amidst this unfolding drama?
Well, their paths diverge pretty dramatically.
Okay.
Florence is adopted by the Sharp family and finds a sense of normalcy,
Okay.
while Heinz remains in an orphanage before running away at 15.
Oh, wow.
Both their lives, though, are forever touched by the shadow of the Savola diamond.
Wow, that is a gripping start to the story.
Definitely.
And that's where Axel Webb comes in.
Okay.
The quintessential Toronto-based private investigator.
Gotcha.
Sharp wit, a penchant for unorthodox methods.
Blast.
A character you'll instantly connect with,
I bet.
considering your fondness for detective novels.
Definitely always a fan favorite.
But get this, he's hired by not one,
Yeah.
not two, but 3 different parties, all connected to the Savola diamond.
That's a lot of clients.
It is.
All competing interests, too, probably.
Oh, yeah.
What a mess.
We have Ivar's Dace,
Okay.
Otto's great-grandson, seeking what he believes is rightfully his.
Interesting.
Then there's Contessa Gianna Savola, the fat man's wife, determined to secure her claim.
Right. Yeah.
And then there's Katrina Klein,
Okay.
Florence's granddaughter, prominent figure in Toronto's restaurant scene.
She's a restaurateur.
Yeah, she owns a couple places.
Wow.
Completely unaware of the diamond's connection to her family.
Oh, no.
Just caught in this web of intrigue.
Yikes.
You can't help but wonder, I mean, what would you do in Axel's shoes?
Oh, man, that is a tough one.
It really is. It's a question that kind of lingers throughout the story.
I bet.
But before we dive into the ensuing chaos,
Okay.
there's another layer to this mystery we need to explore.
What was that?
The Union National Sinarquista, or UNS for short.
Oh, adding a political and ideological twist to the story.
Yes.
Now we're talking.
This Mexican political religious group,
Okay.
with its right-wing fascist ideals,
Right.
looking to fund its ambitions.
They need money.
And wouldn't you know it, the Savola diamond represents a perfect opportunity.
Oh, this is getting juicy. It's not just individuals chasing the diamond anymore. There's this whole other layer,
Yeah.
the UNS,
Yeah.
and it's all tied together by this character, Straight out of a spy thriller, a scar-faced nun.
A nun.
A nun.
Okay.
We learn she has connections to both Otto Dace and the Savola family.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, the plot thickens.
It's tough.
It's a brilliant way to weave together seemingly disparate threads. The author even draws upon actual historical events like the Cristero Rebellion and the Constitution of 1917 to give the UNS's motivations a deeper context.
Very clever.
So understanding this historical backdrop, it sheds light on why the UNS would be so interested in acquiring the diamond and what they might do with it.
And what they're willing to do to get it.
Exactly.
So now we've got all these players on the board.
Right.
The stage is set.
Yeah.
And the chase is on.
Now buckle up because things are about to get very interesting as we dive into the escalating conflict between these various parties.
I can't wait. So we left off with all these different people wanting this diamond.
Right.
All with their own motivations.
Yeah.
Ivar's Dace, convinced the diamond is his birthright, falling prey to the nuns' manipulative tactics.
Interesting.
Then there's the Conti and Contessa, desperate to reclaim their family legacy, growing suspicious of Katrina.
Right.
And poor Katrina.
Yeah.
Completely unaware of the diamond's connection to her family.
Just caught in the crossfire.
Finds herself right in the middle of this high-stakes game.
It's like a ticking time bomb.
It is.
Waiting to explode.
Yeah, and as the story unfolds, we're thrown headfirst into this whirlwind of break-ins and confrontations and shady encounters.
The author really doesn't shy away from those intense moments.
Oh, if he does.
Each party is willing to go to extreme lengths.
Oh, yeah.
To get what they want.
Heavily.
Creating this palpable sense of danger and suspense.
Absolutely.
The novel really comes alive with those vivid details. Yeah. You can practically feel the tension as each party becomes more desperate.
Definitely.
And just when you think you've figured out where the story's heading, the author throws in this masterfully executed twist.
I love a good twist.
It completely reframes our understanding of the events.
This is where I think your appreciation for a well-crafted plot will truly shine.
Absolutely.
It all culminates in this meticulously orchestrated attack on the Conti, Contessa, and Katrina in Toronto's historic Distillery District.
Ah, the Distillery District, a place steeped in history.
I love it there.
Now transformed into a battleground for this diamond-fueled drama.
Right in the middle of it all.
Amidst the cobblestone streets and Victorian architecture.
Beautiful setting for this chaos.
Chaos erupts as the Mexican, the nun's enigmatic associate, makes off with what everyone believes is the Savola diamond.
It gets away with it.
Well, not quite.
Okay.
The nun and the Mexican, believing they've finally secured their prize, they head to Antwerp's diamond courtier,
the heart of the global diamond trade,
to cash in on their ill-gotten gains.
Sorry.
But there's a twist, isn't there?
Oh, there's always a twist.
Always a twist.
This one's worthy of the best detective novels.
Okay, lay it on me.
They discover that the diamond, the one they risked everything for, is a meticulously crafted moissanite replica.
A fake.
A fake.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine their faces.
I can't even imagine.
You talk about a shocking revelation.
So where's the real diamond?
Don't leave us hanging.
I need to know.
The answer has been hidden in plain sight all along.
Okay.
Remember Florence's old flapper doll?
The one she cherished as a child?
Yeah.
That was given to her by the nun?
That's the one.
No way.
The real Savola diamond has been cleverly concealed within the handle of that very doll kept in Florence's office at the Flappers Club.
No way. I can't believe it.
It's true.
That's wild.
Even as a young girl, Florence seemed to understand the significance and the danger associated with the diamond.
So how did she manage to pull off such an elaborate hiding place?
Well, the book explains that as a child, her brother, Heinz, was always trying to take the doll from her.
Oh.
This instilled in her the need to protect it and have a good hiding place.
Okay.
Then she has this chance encounter with Mr. Perlmutter,
a
kind pawn shop owner and fellow German immigrant who gives her a new cane with a unique baseball-shaped handle.
It's all coming together.
She stashed the real diamond within the cane, using the moissanite replica as a decoy.
That's brilliant.
Safeguarding her family legacy right under everyone's noses.
She really outsmarted everyone.
She did.
So what about Axel?
Okay.
Where does our sharp-witted detective fit into all of this?
Well, his journey takes him to Mexico.
Okay.
He delves into this Sinorchesta connection.
Oh, wow.
And unravels the truth about the diamond's location.
That's impressive.
He comes back,
Mm-hmm.
and he grapples with the revelation of Katrina's involvement.
Okay.
And this leads him to a decision that blurs the lines between right and wrong.
This is where things get morally complex.
They do.
I'm curious to get your take on this.
Well, knowing the danger Katrina is in,
Mm-hmm.
Axel decides to orchestrate a con.
Okay.
He brings in a fake Bahraini lawyer named Amir al-Udin.
A fake lawyer.
That's right.
What's he up to?
Well, Amir, posing as a representative of a wealthy Bahraini prince,
Okay.
approaches Katrina with a proposition.
Okay.
He offers to trade ownership of the Botsford Arms Hotel
Wow.
for the Savola diamond.
That's a pretty tempting offer.
It is, especially considering the threat posed by the UNS still looms large.
But what about the Conte and Contessa?
Oh, that's right.
They were practically robbed right in front of us. Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat during that whole distillery district scene.
It was a close call for sure, but with the fake diamond out of the picture,
Right.
Axel is able to return the real Savola diamond to its rightful owners.
Wow. So the Conte and Contessa get their family heirloom back
Did you? Yeah.
after all of that?
I imagine this whole experience leaves them with a few more wrinkles and scars than they had before, though.
Oh, I bet.
What are your thoughts on Axel's methods?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Was he justified in conning Katrina?
Even if it was to protect her.
Yeah,
It's definitely a morally gray area.
it is.
On the one hand, he manipulated Katrina's feelings for him to
Oh, yeah.
orchestrate this elaborate con.
Right.
But on the other hand,
Yeah.
he ensured her safety. It's a classic case of the ends justifying the means.
It is. It really makes you think about those ethical boundaries of detective work.
It does.
How far is too far?
Exactly, yeah.
And it highlights the complexity of human nature.
Right.
No one in Florence's Floozy is purely good or evil.
Yeah.
They're all driven by a mix of motivations, greed, loyalty, love, fear. And their actions reflect those complexities.
Right.
It's what makes the story so compelling.
So what does this all mean?
What does this deep dive into Florence's Floozy tell us about the Savola diamond and the people caught in its web?
That's the big question.
Well, it reveals a world where wealth can be both a source of power and a dangerous burden.
Absolutely.
It exposes the lengths people will go to for fortune and the intricate schemes they weave to achieve their goals.
Yeah, some of those schemes were pretty wild.
There you are.
But beyond the glitz and glamour of the diamond,
Okay.
it's a story about human resilience and resourcefulness.
Like Florence,
Yeah, exactly.
turning a symbol of childhood vulnerability
Right.
into a clever hiding place.
It's a reminder that sometimes the most valuable things in life are the ones we least expect.
They are.
A simple flapper doll
Yeah.
became the key to protecting a priceless treasure and a family's legacy.
And though the Savola diamond itself may be fictional, the themes it represents, ambition, betrayal, resilience, the allure of wealth, are timeless.
Timeless and universal.
Exactly.
Florence's Floozy is a captivating exploration of these themes,
It is.
offering a glimpse into that dark underbelly of society and the intricate dance between truth and deception.
I think you, as a true crime enthusiast, will especially appreciate how the author weaves historical events and political ideologies into the narrative.
I did. It added a layer of depth and complexity that elevates this story beyond just a simple detective novel.
Absolutely.
So if you're looking for a thrilling mystery with a healthy dose of historical intrigue
Oh, yeah.
and a dash of moral ambiguity,
I'll have that.
I highly recommend checking out Florence's Floozy.
You won't be disappointed.
You might even find yourself questioning your own definitions of right and wrong.
And who knows, you might just be inspired to take a closer look at some of your old childhood treasures.
That's a good point.
After all, the most extraordinary stories often lie hidden in plain sight, waiting to be unearthed.
Well said. That is all the time we have for today's deep dive into Florence's Floozy.
It's been a pleasure.
It has been a blast exploring this twisty tale of intrigue, deception, and the allure of a legendary diamond.
I had a great time.
Me too. Thanks for joining me.
Anytime.
And until next time, keep those detective hats on and those minds sharp.